Today we're here with Jeremy Norris, head distiller at Broadslab Distillery. Jeremy, tell us a little bit about the Broadslab Legacy Shine.
Okay, so the Broadslab Legacy Shine is actually our signature product. It was my granddaddy's recipe, straight out distilled. We haven't changed anything about it. As far as the mash bill, pound for pound, gallon for gallon, it's the same product, distilled in the same type of equipment. It's very, very smooth. It's bottled at 90 proof. It's actually, got a great nose on it. When you do a tasting, it, you pick up a real smooth, clean finish, no aftertaste. It's a white, non-GMO dent corn. It's been malted here on the farm. We malt the corn first, and when we use a malted barley. And you pick up the corn notes, the barley notes, with a real crisp, smooth finish on it.
For somebody new to Shine, how might you recommend they try this for the first time?
It's good to take a just straight shot. I enjoy it that way. It actually, this time of the year, makes a great moonshine strawberry daiquiri. Muddle up some strawberry, put some simple syrup in it, maybe a sugar rim. That's one of my favorites.
I like the use of North Carolina strawberries in that.
Yeah.
So next, let's talk about the Broadslab Legacy Reserve.
Okay, so our Broadslab Legacy Reserve is also bottled at 90 proof. It's the same mash bill as our Shine. It has the malted corn, the malted barley. It's distilled the very same way. We just took it a step further and aged it in charred oak. And all of its color and flavor and aroma that on top of what the Shine is comes from the charred oak. And it's got a real oaky, smoky, it picks up some spice from the wood. So even though it's the same mash bill and basically distilled as the same product, it's a totally different profile. It's also bottled at 90 proof.
It's got a beautiful color.
Thank you. So when you try this one, it's got a great nose on it. Also, you pick up wood instantly. You pick up some spice smell, right to start with, and it drinks more like a fine bourbon or whiskey. It's a little more mellower than the Shine.
So now, obviously, whiskey connoisseur, whiskey drinker, would want to try that probably on the rocks or neat.
Yeah, however you prefer it. I actually prefer mine, chilled just a little bit and put an ice cube or two in it.
Any cocktail recommendations?
You can make old fashions, Manhattans, the same thing you would do with your bourbons.
So tell us a little bit about the Broadslab Legacy Apple Shine.
Okay, so our Apple Shine is a product that, in today's market, people like the flavored stuff, just a little lower proof. It's got a little sweet hint to it. So really what we set out to do is put a product out there that would compete with similar products and that anybody could enjoy if they were a beer drinker, wine drinker, and not necessarily into straight high proof whiskey, but we would have a product they could drink straight out of the bottle. It's actually only 50 proof. It's the same mash bill as our Shine, and we blend it with 100% apple juice and whole cinnamon stick. There's no concentrates, artificial colors or flavors. It's all natural. You get a very, very bold cinnamon apple flavor out of it, and with just a hint of the alcohol.
So smooth flavor.
Smooth flavor.
Nice and easy drinking, low proof, but a little bit sweet.
Yep, got a slight sweet hint to it. Not thick, not overly sweet and syrupy like a lot of products. It's real thin and loose still. And like I said, it's 100% natural. There's no artificial colors or flavors or anything in it.
All right, so Jeremy, I see you've got two different brands down here at the end labeled Carolina Coast. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Yeah, so our Carolina Coast rum, we actually did it because we wanted to diversify our brand and kind of appeal to a different clientele. So we source the ingredients. It's natural, just whole premium table grade sugarcane molasses and cane sugar, and we mix it with well water and make a wort and let it ferment out. Then we distill it in a pot still, actually the same still we distill our moonshine in, and it leaves behind an earthy leaves a lot of the flavors of molassesy, earthy flavor to it. And I tell folks it would remind them of, if you ever wondered what colonial rum tastes like, it would probably taste like Carolina Coast silver rum. It's got a very bold molassesy, earthy hint to it. You would make daiquiris or mojitos or something like that out of it. It's 80 proof. Like I said, on the nose, you get some of that molasses seeds, totally different in our whiskeys. And I pick up, molasses.
So finally, we've got, on your Carolina Coast, I see you've got a spiced rum down there. So tell us a little bit about what you got going there.
So our Carolina Coast spiced rum is a really unique rum. I don't know of another domestic rum quite like it. We've had great success with this rum. And what it is, it's our silver rum that we've distilled out. And before it's proof or anything, we'll actually age it in oak for a little while like we do our reserve to pick up some oak and some smoke, some color on it. And then we'll take it out of the oak and move it to a spice tank, and I infuse it with 6 different natural whole spice. There's no artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, or anything in it. It's all its color, flavor, and aroma from the oak and the spice. It's very, very bold on the spice side, real botanical. We did that so when you mix it in a cocktail, it won't cover the spice up, but it'll just kind of tone it down. It's bottled at 80 proof, and you get a lot of real bold botanical spice flavor out of it. If it's too bold, like I said, the mixer will tone it down. But it's 80 proof. Like I said, it smells like a basket of spice.
So what would be your favorite cocktail with that one?
Ginger beer and fresh squeezed lime juice. And make a dark and stormy with it. That's one of my favorites. You can do orange juice with a splash of pineapple, is really good. Anything citrus.
Very good. Well, Jeremy, thank you for having us out at Broadslab Distillery today. We really appreciate your time, and I just want to finally mention that all these great products are not only available here at the tasting room, but they're also available in our North Carolina ABC stores. And if you can't find them at your local stores, make sure to ask the manager and see if they can't get it in for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.